Down the road came poor little Jungle. Boys, he was loaded as he could be. Poor boy's knocked out loaded as he wobbled all over the street. I heard him singing, 6 months was no sentence. Boy said 1 year ain't no time. Said he got friends still in Angola. Served 1 year, 299. Now when he had plenty of money, he had friends all over town. Since been broke, scraggly and hungry, not a single friend can be found. Now when he had a jungle partner, knocked out loaded, wobbling all over the street. As he was singing his song to me. Thank y'all. Cheers, everybody. Dave Bartholomew tune he wrote for Fats Domino. He wrote it for Smiley Lewis, and then Fats Domino made the money with it, called Blue Monday. Blue Monday, how I hate Blue Monday. Gotta work like a slave all day. Here come Tuesday, whoa, hard Tuesday. I'm so tired, got no time to play. I'm beat to my socks. My gal calls, gotta tell her that I know. But Thursday is a hard working day, and Friday I get my pay. Saturday morning, oh Saturday morning, all my tiredness has gone away. Got my money and my honey out on the stems to play. Sunday morning my head is bad, but it's worth it for the time that I've had. But I've got to get my rest, 'cause Monday's a mess. Saturday morning, all my tiredness have gone away. for the time that I've had. But I've got to get my rest, 'cause Monday's a mess. Thank you. Let's do some more Dave and Fats. Brass band style. From a band I used to see here every Tuesday for decades on end called the Rebirth Brass Band. Well, I'm walking, yes indeed, and I'm talking about you and me, hoping you come back to me. I'm lonely as I could be, and I'm waiting for your company, and I'm hoping you come back to me. What you gonna do when the well runs dry? Where you gonna run away and hide? What you gonna do when I say bye-bye? All you're gonna do is dry your eye. I'm walking, yes indeed, talking about you and me, hoping you come back to me. I'm walking, yes indeed, and I'm talking about you and me, and I'm hoping you come back to me. And I'm lonely as I could be, and I'm waiting for your company, and I'm hoping you come back to me. What you gonna do when the well runs dry? Where you gonna run away and hide? What you gonna do when I say bye-bye? All you're gonna do is dry your eye. I'm walking, yes indeed, I'm talking about you and me, hoping you come back to me. And I'm hoping you come back to me. And I'm hoping you come back to me. Yeah. It's Fat Stamina for y'all now. Next, my favorite one about medical conditions, High Blood Pressure by Huey Piano Smith and the Clowns. I've realized in my dotage that I do not want to be Huey Piano Smith. I want to be Bobby Marchand, except I'm straight. But anyway, Bobby Marchand, I could say, anyone remember Bobby Marchand's gong shows? This was, I could go on. Anyway, here we go. I'm getting high blood pressure when you call my name. I'm getting high blood pressure when you call my name. I'm getting high blood pressure, baby, when you call my name. I'm getting high, I hardly feel the same. I'm getting high blood pressure when you speak to me. I'm getting high blood pressure, I can hardly see. I'm getting high blood pressure, baby, when you speak to me. I'm getting high, I can hardly see. My eyes start to jumping up and down in pain. Face start to sweating, terrible Shivers up and down my spine, it's true. I started popping and it's all because of you. I'm getting high, blood pressure when you call my name. I start to jumping up and down in pain. Face start to sweating, terrible strain. Shivers up and down my spine, it's true. I started popping and it's all because of you. I'm getting high, blood pressure when you call my name. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Next I'm going to do a tune I wrote about a guy who's had too much to drink and he shouldn't be driving. It's not autobiographical, but it was extensively researched. I called it my 20s and my 30s and a big chunk of my 40s. It's a song called Take His Keys. And it goes something like this. Well, there's a man who stalks the city only late at night. From all reports that I've received, they say the kid ain't acting right. Pissing off those nice folks uptown, passing out in Marigny. Scaredest thing that I heard, they say the kid looks just like me. They said he's tall, gregarious, bold, bordering on brash. Starts out so loquacious and then he ends up short on cash. So if you see him out on the street, gonna ask you please, won't you do me a favor, baby? And baby, won't you take his keys? Singing, please, 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 take his keys. Those are my keys too now. I might need to use the car in the morning time. Said he's good to drive, oh please. Take his keys, take his keys. Baby, won't you take his keys? Singing lawyers, they're so expensive, jail so awfully drab. Ain't nothing but a couple of bucks, bruh, so go ahead and call that cab. Said you ain't got that judge no more, ain't one of those jokes. Next time they pop your ass, you're going to jail like regular folks. Singing, please, 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 take his keys. Those are my keys too now. I might need to use the car in the morning time. Said he's good to drive, oh please. Take his keys, take his keys. you take his keys? Baby, won't you take his keys? Don't think she said put a drive. Go ahead and take his keys. Ow! Thank you. Next up, I'm going to do one by it's a Solomon Burke tune, but this is the Professor Longhair version of a song called "Cry to Me." Well, when your baby leaves you all alone, and nobody calls you on the phone, don't you feel like crying? Don't you feel like crying? Here I am, honey. Come on, cry to me. When you're all alone in a crowded room, nothing there but the smell of her perfume. Don't you feel like crying? Don't you feel like crying? Here I am, honey. Come on, cry to me. Well, nothing can be sadder than a glass of wine alone. Loneliness is just a waste of time. You don't have to walk all alone when nobody calls you on the phone. Take my hand, pretty baby, come on and walk with me. Well, nothing can be sadder than a glass of wine alone. Loneliness is just a waste of time. You don't have to walk all alone when nobody calls you on the phone. Take my hand, pretty baby, come on and walk with me. Well, here I am, honey. Come on, cry to me. Well, here I am, honey. Come on, cry to me. Next, this is a tune I wrote for my wife called No Blues. Great way to get out of fights. Remember the song I wrote for you, babe? No, it works like a goddamn charm. Here we go. Calls No Blues. Used to write songs about being angry. Used to write songs about a heart in pain. Never had to look too far. Getting the words right this time around. Brain fart. Used to write songs about being angry. Used to write songs about being mad. Wrote a whole bunch of tunes about being pissed off at the world. Then I wrote a few tunes about being sad. But then you came along I'm not writing them sad songs, and I'm just not singing the blues. I used to write songs about heartache. Used to write songs about a heart in pain. Never had to look too far. Find material. Find another woman. Do the same thing again. Now I'm happy all the time, and I'm so glad that you're mine. And I'm just not singing the blues. Now here's the point in the past. I'd have undone all those nice words with some sly cut to the deal. But now I'm here, being sincere. I'm not saying the right thing, I'm being real. Here's the point in the past. I'd have undone all those nice words with some sly cut to the deal. But now I'm here, being sincere. I'm not saying the right thing, I'm being real. Used to write songs about politics, how the other side was making me mad as hell. Wrote a whole bunch of tunes about injustice and oppression. I was pretty chagrined by stupidity as well. Now I wanna love you, baby, all I can. Don't need to go bitching about the man, and I'm just not singing the blues. And my career ain't going nowhere, and I'm starting to lose my hair, but I'm just not singing the blues. Now my back is about to go, and I'm forgetting shit I don't know. And my baby needs new shoes, and I can't pay my union dues. But I'm just not singing the blues. Call and response, Hugh Piano Smith again, one called Don't You Know Yakimo. People you hear like Rocky Pneumonia is done to death. Not to say it's not my tune, but Hugh Piano Smith, we just lost Hugh Piano Smith last January. He was 89 years old, although he was dead to us because he found Jesus and moved to Baton Rouge. So, in terms of him being like the creator of rock and roll, I went to David Bowie exhibit. And the first tune that David Bowie and Davy Jones ever covered when he was like 17 years old was a version of Little Nice Jazz. So, this one's called Don't You Know Yakimo. Saying Umbale to a pocky way. Hotty, 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 ho. Don't you know Yakimo? Lang dang dang. Hey oh. Said umbale. Two-way pocky way. Hotty 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 ho. Don't you know Yakimo? Lang dang dang. Hey oh. Baby, baby, ooh my baby, 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 ooh my baby. Reet, petite, rock the beat, do a boogie woogie in the middle of the street. Boom, ballet, two-way pocky way. Hotty, 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 ho. Don't you know Yakimo? Lang dang dang. Hey oh. My baby, bebop, jive, jitterbug. The woman in the corner is the one I love. Ballet, two-way pocky way. Hotty, 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 ho. Don't you know Yakimo? Lang dang dang. Hey oh. Lang dang dang. Thank you. Next up, I'll do a tune called That Certain Door, which is another one that Dave Bartholomew wrote for Smiley Lewis. Except I throw in the Snooks Eagle chord changes in case you wanted all the references. There will be tests at the end of this. How's everybody doing? All right. Let's get some more piano music. Here we go. Please don't tell me anymore. You seen her go through that certain door. Please don't tell me. No, don't tell me. Not anymore. Not anymore. Because I just got over that one-sided love affair. So don't tell me anymore about that certain door. Oh, love, here I come again. Although I promise never tackle another hen. How I prayed to the man above for him to send me someone else's love. Because I just got over that one-sided love affair. So don't tell me anymore about that certain door. I come again, although I promise never tackle another hand. How I pray to the man above for him to send me someone else to love, because I just got over that one-sided love affair. So don't tell me anymore about that certain dog. Thank you. All right. Next up, I'm going to tell you a story about this song. Any of you out there ever see this TV show called Treme? Half of you? Okay, that's about 20% of the viewing audience right here. So this is a song, really, the advantage of my being a lazy songwriter finally paid off, because there was this neighborhood that no one had ever heard of until it got completely submerged, the Ninth Ward. And there was I'm having trouble with my, sorry guys, give me half a second. People keep talking, it's really kind of bringing the shit in there. Yeah, okay. Anyway, the neighborhood totally submerged in water, and then all of a sudden there was all this, so there was this fear that it was going to get turned into like a golf course, or it was going to get Disneyfied, or it was horrifically, changed. And instead, a bunch of, well-meaning Yankees came down and told everybody that we needed to, drink less and cut down on the salt and run when no one's chasing you and eat more green things and that kind of thing. And so I wrote the first couplets of the song. And it sort of went like this, like, I'll meet you on Dick Cheney Street at Rumsfeld Boulevard, right next to the statue of Michael Brown in the new Ninth Ward. So this is a sort of what we feared happened instead of, the other sort of thing. And then I played this song on the radio, and then I went to go play at a club, and this guy came up to me, and he said, "Man, wait, I heard that song, and we need to talk before you play that again." And I said, "Who are you?" And he hands me his card. He's co-executive director of Brad Pitt's Make It Right Foundation. And he said, "We need to talk before you play the song again." And I'm like, "Well, like $50,000 makes it go away." And he didn't pay me, and I told this story to David Simon, who was so sort of amused and incensed by the whole thing that he put it in Treme. So this is the song I wrote that was covered by Irma Thomas. Also, Brad Pitt is a sweet guy. I was his piano coach for Curious Case of Benjamin Buttons, and he didn't learn his part, so those are my hands somewhere in there, like 1 hour, 39 minutes, and 14 seconds. Anyway, the new Ninth Ward. And that was about to happen, and I will deal with it. Yeah, funky mic stand. Here we go. This. Cool. We're really just falling apart here. I'll meet you on Dick Cheney Street at Rumsfeld Boulevard, right next to the statue of Michael Brown. Brownie, you're doing a heck of a job in the new Ninth Ward. Folks are living so easy there. Times used to be so hard. Chicken in every pot, oh, and they dance a lot in the new Ninth Ward. New Ninth Ward, new Ninth Ward, new Ninth Ward. Times are easy there. They used to be so hard. We kicked out all the criminals, got rid of the blight, put a little camera on the traffic light. The kids that come to school, they come to learn and not fight. This time around, we're making it right in the new Ninth Ward. New Ninth Ward, new Ninth Ward. And all those lovely little musicians got them a place to stay. Even set them up at the concert hall so they have a place to play. New construction, state of the art, nothing could be finer. All the modern conveniences and the best drywall from China in the New Ninth Ward. New Ninth Ward, New Ninth Ward. Times are easy there, they used to be so hard. Musicians in one area, yeah, that's what's up. In one place just in case we need to round them up. We think it's best to know where they all stay at night. This time around we're making it right in the New Ninth Ward. New Ninth Ward, New Ninth Ward. New Ninth Ward, New Ninth Ward, New Ninth Ward. Times are easy there, they used to be so hard. We're taking up the burden, we are the ones who came to save New Orleans from New Orleanians. Most of all, we wish they'd do more behaving, so they would deserve all the saving. Sister Bessie used to drink a lot on her porch all day. Now we set her up with a vegetable plot, ain't that some productivity? And Brother John, he's got that ice cream truck, such an enterprising fella, selling cones in the working zones where he moves a lot of vanilla in the New Ninth Ward. New Ninth Ward, New Ninth Ward. Times are easy there, used to be so hard. Kicked out all the criminals, got rid of the blight. It works a little better now, we made it uptight. And best of all, it's safe to walk the streets at night. This time around we're making it white. Yeah. All right, thank you. Spattered applause. Next, you know, musicians. I cannot fuck with this mic. Also, it's just like gonna drive me nuts. Okay. Musicians, when we try and write a song, we try and get to everybody's core emotions. People write songs about being in love, because we've all been in love, right? People write songs about heartbreak, because we've all felt heartbreak, but they write songs about joy. So I decided to write a song about the most common human emotion of all, which is having a character based on you in an episodic television series on premium cable, right? All types of stuff. All right. So this is a song I wrote. There was this character on the TV show called Davis, and I knew the real Davis, and so I sort of wrote the song explaining the differences. Like if you look in the first season, where Kermit Robbins doesn't know who Elvis Costello is. The real story was it was Mick Jagger and Charlie Watts. It was Mick Jagger and Charlie Watts. I walk into Vaughn's Lounge and there's like Mick Jagger and Charlie Watts. I was like, wow, looks just like a picture of Mick Jagger and Charlie Watts. And, so Kermit pulled me aside on the set break because I used to play piano in Kermit's band. I was playing piano in Kermit's band back when you could get in Kermit's band if you had a car. He didn't have a car. I was replaced by Ellis Marsalis, which is cool. So Kermit pulls me aside and says, what's up with that Mick Jagger and Charlie Watts guys? And I said, well, that's the drummer and the singer for the Rolling Stones. And he's like, well, what's the Rolling Stones? I'm like, it's like, it's a popular rock and roll band. He's like, oh, okay. So the next day I called him up. I was like, Kermit, I know you can give a fuck about the Stones, and I know they gave you some tickets, so like, hook me up, man. I want to see the Stones. And he's like, well, their manager gave me his card, but I lost it. And I was like, Kermit, go when you do the music, you can't just lose the manager of the Rolling Stones card. And the way you're acting, you're supposed to hang out in New Orleans and, you know, like smoke dope and barbecue and play trumpet for the rest of your life. And he said, yes, something below. So here's the song parsing what didn't happen to some degree. Oh wow, you're so much taller. Did you really have that crazy house party? Well, did you? Well, let me tell you. Brain fart, here we go. The apartment is messier, and the girls friends, they're not as fine. I used to think I'm a bit dressier, and I know more about wine. I got so tired of explaining this shit over and over and over and over that I sat down and wrote these lines. So I mean it, y'all. You can stop asking me. That's why I made this song. I never sacrificed a chicken when I was on the radio. No, I was fired for playing bounce music. I think it's cooler way to go. And I was fired from my hotel job for misspelling Dan Quayle's name. Doesn't fit the timeline of the show. So how does it feel to be one of the beautiful people? A real Garden District dilettante, if that's what the producers want. Me, I'm more of a middle-class kid from the Carrollton neighborhood, like right this way. But having the character come from the Garden District, you know, and money made sense, so whatever, I'll play with it. Next, they're wondering how this Davis guy could get together such a large band for no money. And here's the truth. I've made plenty of records where my friends did not get paid. I plan on playing my friends' records for free. That's how New Orleans records get made. And I was in a band with Kermit Ruffins before I knew how to play. There've been plenty of rock stars that Kermit did not know. But it was Mick Jagger and Charlie Watts, y'all, not Elvis Costello. Hanging out in the back of Vaughn's Lounge trying to explain the Rolling Stones. It's a very popular rock and roll band. You know, they had a hit with Time Is On My Side. You know, yeah, the Irma Thomas song. So how does it feel to have a character loosely based on you in a TV show? And is it surreal like you're in a play? What can I say? It's just my everyday. And I ran for State House of Representatives in the year 2003. And I dropped out of the race for reasons I shall not reveal unto thee. There's a certain judge I'd like to thank posthumously for keeping me and my band out of jail, writing those RR bonds, you know. Thanks, dude. And there really were strippers moving in my neighborhood. I moved away to play a song I wrote for them. I'd played it if I could. Because if I had the nerve to introduce myself, really, I would. So how does it feel to walk out of your house and see them film a scene that you depicted in one of your songs? In the end, I don't see nothing wrong. Not to say that I was unfulfilled teaching music in elementary school, writing behavior grades for 500 kindergartners every semester, every quarter. But to go back to writing, performing, and recording my music, it's like it's a dream. So I mean, it's kind of cheesy calling myself the real Davis, you know. But there seem to be more people at my shows. I flinched because I realized I haven't played you the stripper song yet. The one that started it all. This song, you know, like some songs, like you don't work on them very hard and they just come to you. That's like the easy one. This one, I really didn't work on it, and it made me lots of money, which is kind of what you want. It was about the changing socioeconomic and racial makeup of my adopted neighborhood, Treme. As I said, I'm from the town of Carrollton, or actually Lower Line Street, but I moved to Treme. I've been there for 35 years, which is to say I'm not from Treme. I've only lived there for 30 years. Don't even pretend. I'm from New Orleans, but I'm not from Treme. I'm from Carrollton. I have dual citizenship. I can cross Canal Street without a pass. It's amazing. But anyway, I first moved to this neighborhood. It's a super rough neighborhood. You whistle out your window this way, and they bring you crack. You whistle out this way, they bring your hair on.
And once again, it was like pretty hardcore. And now, like I said, charted up houses and Airbnb, and these women running, not to or from anything. It's a good thing. But this is the song I wrote about the first white woman I saw moving into the neighborhood. I was on my balcony and I saw, and so the factoid that you need to know about certain white women is that it is still illegal to perform fellatio in the state of Louisiana. My wife breaks the law every morning, bless her heart. But if you get caught doing so, you become a registered sex offender and you have to send out postcards with your name on them. And I received such a postcard, and the song just came to me like that. And once again, a song called Strippers. So here we go. DJ Davis's mansion in the ghetto, in the hood, but that's okay. DJ Davis's mansion in the ghetto, in the heart downtown Treme. There's only two things that drive me nuts, y'all: crime and the poverty. Got these bums and alcoholics hanging out by Chachi Store. There before the grace of God go. I got these bums and alcoholics hanging out by Chachi Store. There before the grace of God go. I peeing in my alleyway. I can't take it no more. So I was on my balcony the other day, having myself a little smoke. On my balcony the other day, yo, having myself a little smoke. When this white girl walked by, tell y'all it ain't no joke. She had great big breasts and a really small dog, and I'm sitting at the staring like a bump on a log. She walked in Chachi's, bought herself a little something sweet. She took her dog in a candy bar and walked into a house just down the street. Saw her the very next day with some friends who were similarly endowed. Saw her the very next day with some friends similarly endowed. And as a property owner, I had to sing, 'cause I was so proud. I got strippers moving in my neighborhood. I got strippers moving in my neighborhood. Well, you can call it gentrification. I'm gonna call it good. Well, you never can tell when you be thinking with the wrong head. No, you never can tell when you be thinking with the wrong head. I got a postcard in the mail the other day, y'all, and here's just what it read. It read, I, name withheld, residing at address withheld, have been convicted of a crime against nature. It read, I, name withheld, residing at address withheld, have been convicted of a crime against nature. And I know just what that means from all the dumbasses in the Louisiana legislature. I got dick-sucking strippers and they're moving in my neighborhood. I got dick-sucking strippers and they're moving in my neighborhood. Well, you can call it gentrification. You could call it gentrification. You could call it gentrification. As for me, I'm gonna call it good. I have these stickers. I was thinking the price of these stickers. What was I going to charge for the stickers? And I was thinking, like, what was the price? $40. What was the price of a joint at Binny's Bar in the late '80s? Just $2. It was okay. Let's see. Brent Morris. Holy frickin' shit. Holy wow. He knows. This man knows. It was okay. It was $2 or 3 for $5 on some days, and then on other days it was $3 a piece or 2 for $5. But anyway, if you throw some money in the hat, help yourself to a sticker. And so the stripper song. I'm gonna do another song. This is one about disingenuous people. You ever have someone that comes up to you and he's like, "Hey, buddy, good to see you, my man, good to see you," and you hear all the horrible, rotten shit they say about you behind your back. This only happens in the music business, or it's a universal thing. This is a song I wrote called "Low Down Dirty Ways." Come up to me at the club, wanna shake my hand. Heard what you said about me, and I wish you'd be a man. Let me tell you straight, Jack, you go or I stays. What you got, just a lot of your low down dirty ways. You're saying it's all good, you know. Oh really, oh really. Oh, how come everybody that I meet says you're putting my business in the street? Use a broken record. Please find one that plays. What you got, just a lot of your low down dirty ways. You don't like me and I don't like you, so let's to our own selves be true. Don't let me tell it to you twice, 'cause I'd rather be real than your fake ass nice. Me, I'm moving forward. Good luck with your maze. Hope you work it out, but right now use about all them low down dirty, low down dirty, low down dirty ways. That was good. Let's do some. The list for when I had a brain fart. I didn't write anything on this. Here's one about old one. Gonna have to forgive me for being so blind, but there's other stuff I'm thinking of. I don't know what's in your mind. And if I'd look closer, I'd have seen the sign. Next time I'm reading you, I'm have to look between the lines, 'cause I don't know why I can't say why you do me that way. I don't know why I can't say why you do me that way. I don't know why I can't say why you do me that way. I don't know why I can't say why you do me that way. Told me that you love me, but you told me a lie. Told me that you love me, that's a goddamn lie. Told me that you love me, but you told me a lie, leaving me here asking why. Hey, hey, hey. Why you do me that way?
that you love me, that's a goddamn lie. Told me that you love me, but you told me you lied, leaving me asking why. Why you do me that way? I don't know why, I can't say why you do me that way. Sure, I was scatterbrained and I was immature, and I put you through more shit than I ever could endure. That don't explain why at the end of the day, why the hell you had to go and do me that way. Told me that you love me, but you told me you lied. Told me that you love me, that's a goddamn lie. Told me that you love me, but you told me you lied, leaving me asking why, why you do me that way. I don't know why, I can't say why you do me that way. Mr. Bartender Man, can I get another G&T when you have a second? Facial bitters, lemon? All right, thank you. I'm going to play one slightly more cheery. Just because it starts off with funeral music doesn't mean it's not something you got makes me work all day. Something you got makes me bring home all my pay. Something you got, you ought to know. Said my, oh, I love you so. Something you got helps me sleep at night. Something you got makes everything all right, all right. Something you got, you ought to know. So my, oh, I love you so.
love me no more, no more. No, no more, honey. I know somebody else loving you more, loving you more. Ain't no use in me crying after you put me down. You don't want me no more, baby. Ain't no use in hanging round. Well, I know, I know, I know. Honey, I know somebody else loving you more. Ain't no use in me crying after you put me down. You don't want me no more, baby. Ain't no use in hanging around. Something you got makes me work all day. Something you got makes me bring home all my pay. Something you got, oh yeah, girl, you ought to know. So my, oh, my, whoa, my, whoa, I love you so. Thank you. Next I'm gonna do a tune I wrote. It's a song. I realize now when I play it in other cities and other towns and for other crowds that I've got to say that it is in fact a hopelessly cisgender heteronormative narrative. But it's a song about when a guy meets a girl and he's trying to figure out what his next move is, and he consults with his inner boy, he consults with his inner dog, but one hopes eventually he consults with his inner man. And so this is a tune called "The Dog in Me." Cruising down the street without a care, saw some young ladies by Jackson Square that were so innocent, real tall too, like a basketball meet was passing through. Level on the level, they gave me the eye, kinda asked me if I'd like to give them a try. And the dog in me said, hell yeah. The boy in me said, uh-huh. But the man in me said, hey, whoa. And right on down the road I go. Having me some drinks the other day, one of these bars, Frenchman Street Way, when an old lady from out of town gave me a look and then she sat down. She must have been at least 3 sheets to the wind. She had a hotel room and some money to spend. And the dog in me said, hell yeah. The boy in me said, uh-huh. But the man in me said, hell no. And right on down the road I go. Making me some dinner with a very dear pal, happens to be my best friend's gal. In the kitchen, throwing down while her boyfriend is out of town. She starts to flirting, just won't quit. She says, take us to the bed, we can snuggle a bit. And the dog in me said, hell yeah. The boy in me said, rock it this one time. She's gonna hate your guts in the morning. He's gonna hate your guts. No one's gonna want to play in your band anymore. It just ain't worth it, yo. So right on down the road I go. Hanging the other day at the wine shop, picking out a Shiraz and a soda pop, when this big fine girl with a front and a back picks herself out a bottle of Armagnac, you know, sit at the table, start talking about France. I'm like, this is one who just might have a chance. And the dog in me said, hell yeah. The boy in me said, uh-huh. But the man in me said, ah, so. And right on down the road we go. Cherry ones. So this is a song I wrote called Hurricane. Hurricanes are those big things out there in the Gulf. Now, this is 2005 song, so it's very different now. So it shows different all across the okay, so je pense qu'il va mieux si je parle en anglais. Anyway, hurricanes, these are big things coming out of the Gulf. And, you know, in 2005, the first one that summer was Caroline or something, and I sort of noticed, you know, there's everybody like packs up their car. There's two sets of people. People pack up all their shit and drive away as quick as they can, and then people who stick around. People who stick around, they stock up on toilet paper and drinking water, freeze a couple of chickens. You know, lots of hard liquor you can enjoy at room temperature. Lots of hard liquor you can enjoy at room temperature, and lots and lots of tin fish. And there are people who say, I ain't going, so I'm going to say, will they all evacuate? I ain't going. It's a call and response thing, guys. You've been weak on the last ones. And I don't mind if you're weak on Fats Domino's call and responses or Hugh Smith's call and response, but this one's mine. So you're going to say, I ain't going. That's your line. Here we go. I ain't going. Okay. 1, 2. Oh, and that was 2005 advice. Now run like hell. Well, you're standing on the corner with your umbrella in your hand. Standing on the corner, keeping out the pouring rain. Umbrella won't help you when they hit you with the hurricane. I'm gonna buy me a P-roll, lash it to my balcony. It's a little boat, baby, enough room for you and me. When the water comes to meet us, we'll float on out to sea. Well, they all evacuating. I ain't going. Some folks ain't waiting. I ain't going. Category 7 knocks all to heaven. I'll stay in New Orleans with a cold drink in my hand. Up your highway, trying to get your contraflow. Folks are stuck in traffic, got no place to go. Well, I'm kicking it at my house, I won't say I told you so. My house lasted through Betsy and it stood through Camille. 'Cause back with them at my house, they were building houses for real. I'm gonna stay on the premises so I could be here to deal. Well, I got me my water. I ain't going. Camp stove and a shotgun. I ain't going. Do what you oughta. But I'ma stay here, son. I'll stay in New Orleans with a cold drink in my hand. Oh, people say we gotta leave. I heard Bob Breck said the big one's coming. Yeah, well, I heard Nash Roberts say it wasn't going to happen. Nash Roberts? That's right, baby. He came to me in a dream. Well, I don't know, baby. I watch the Weather Channel. I'm getting kind of scared. Oh, baby, we didn't go nowhere. We got some whiskey. We got the piano. Well, that's all you ever think about is drinking whiskey and playing piano. Well, that's not true, baby. If the lights went out, we could snuggle a bit. Oh, I see. Category 7 hurricane coming. You just think about drinking whiskey, playing piano, and snuggling. Well, I don't know. I'm getting in my car, and I'm going to get caught in gridlock just outside of Kenner. Well, that's cool, babe, because I'm staying here, because I'm going down with the boat, because that's all she wrote. Well, I got me my water. I ain't going camp stove and a shotgun. I ain't gonna do what you oughta. I'ma stay here, son. I'll stay in New Orleans with a cold drink in my hand. We own generators, you know. Anyway, here's another one I wrote called Damn You Sweet Bourbon. You know, that one from back in the bad old days. Evening starts out with a sweet little Sazerac, tastefully followed by a balloon of Armagnac. You close out the night drinking shellac, brown liquor. Never do dumb as shit or get sicker, but starts to mumbling, ends up stumbling, heading straight down to the ground. Guess I can't help it, being raised in the South. Tip back that bottle when it comes near my mouth. Soon as you crack the seal, you know what the night's about. It'll suck me in the river waters of Kentucky. Damn you, sweet bourbon. Damn you, sweet bourbon. Damn you, sweet bourbon. Sit down. Bourbon-based life forms come out to play. Sometimes fun to cuddle with at the end of the day. Other times you can't believe the heinous shit they say. Bitter, insightful, downright mean, scathing, spiteful, and so scary. Literary in a Faulknerian way. Swear never again, but you're probably gonna forget next time you see your friends. What can you do? What can you say? Next time the ponies run or you're playing croquet, it's like, damn you, sweet bourbon. 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 Sit down. Rogan. I play here on occasion. It's a pleasure playing for y'all. If you want to find out more, the website, check out davisrogan.com. It's really not that hard. And I've got some, I do have some more stickers and refrigerator magnets. And I had a band back in the late 90s called All That, and this is our first record, which I've reissued on 180-gram teal vinyl, and it's awesome. It's got Kirk Joseph and Keith Wolf Anderson and Ben Ellman and Alex McMurray, and so that's The Rebirth, Iris May Tango, the Dirty Dozen Brass Band, Galactic, and Royal Fingerbowl, for anybody who remembers any of those bands. So that's that. I've printed way too many of them. I'm still charging a lot of money for them. Anyway, I've got one more song called, this is a song called You and Me. So I'd like to thank Tom Morrell, who books this series, for having me here. And I was actually alive when James Booker played his last concert ever. His last concert ever was at the Maple Leaf, and the year was like 1982. And I lied to my parents about a babysitting gig. And I snuck out to see some live music. And I went to Oak Street, and being as I was 14 years old, I was across the street checking out the Buffalo Surfers and the Dead Kennedys at Muddy Waters. And James Booker played his last show ever. But if you want to hear about James Booker's last night ever in the Maple Leaf, just stick around and ask Johnny Vodakovich, because he will tell you, he's got the real story. So anyway, here's a song I wrote called You and Me, and thanks for listening. Thanks for paying attention. Thanks for vibing to people who wouldn't shut the fuck up and didn't need to go somewhere else, or maybe that happened naturally, or maybe they're still here and they have shut up and I've offended them. But I think it's just us. Anyway, a song called You and Me, which goes like this. Feet in the sand, hand in hand, looking out at the sea, smile and sigh at the birds flying by, and this is the only way to be. There'll be rain, there'll be pain, long as we look to the sky. Sun by day, moon by night, under that watchful eye. Baby, I love you, always will, and that's never been more plain to see. Strength of the ocean, sound of forever, this is perfect, you and me. Tide rolling in on the stars and sand dollars, and it's all so beautiful and real. I'll keep searching for the right words, tell you exactly how I feel. Baby, I love you, yeah, now and always will, and that's never been more plain to see. Strength of the ocean, sound of forever, and this is perfect, you and me, you and me, you and me, you and me. And I'm so desolate, desolate. Je ne parle pas le français. Desolate, man. Desolate.